little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then
wait a second. Did Young Miami really enlist Chrisean to be one of Diddy's rendezvous partners at his private gatherings? Hold on. Just when we thought the Diddy saga couldn't spiral any further, Carlissa just threw the internet into a frenzy by divulging how Young Miami roped in Chrisean for Diddy's intimate affairs. But here's the kicker. This web of recruitment doesn't end with Young Miami. Turns out, Diddy was allegedly in collusion with Lemuel Plummer, the producer of Baddies, to procure companionship from some of the show's participants, including Chrisean. Carlissa didn't just drop this bombshell. She provided receipts, and the evidence is damning. There's even a distressing video circulating where Chrisean appears visibly shaken as she recounts her ordeal. Unfortunately, her credibility was initially questioned, dismissed as mere clout chasing. However, given the mounting evidence against Diddy, it's evident that Chrisean has been through some serious trauma. For those not yet in the loop, Diddy is currently in very troubled waters, facing potential legal repercussions. His mansion was recently raided by federal authorities. The raid was prompted by numerous trafficking allegations and a slew of lawsuits brought against him by purported victims, the latest being filed by producer Lil Rod. The fallout from the raid cast a glaring spotlight on Lil Rod's lawsuit, prompting a resurgence of interest in its transcripts. What emerged was a shocking revelation of Young Miami's deep entanglement in Diddy's illicit affairs, while her collaboration with Diddy in facilitating encounters had been previously known. The extended transcript unearthed her involvement in even darker activities, including substance trafficking. Recall Lil Rod's damning accusations against Miami, alleging her complicity in orchestrating unwelcome advances while he was incapacitated. According to court records, Miami's cousin barged into Lil Rod's vicinity in the restroom, initiating unwanted physical contact and engaging in intimate acts without his consent. Despite Lil Rod's attempts to repel the advances and exit the situation, Miami's cousin persisted, escalating to an attempt at sexual intercourse in the presence of Diddy and others. Additionally, Lil Rod exposed Miami's receipt of monthly payments from Diddy, purportedly in exchange for facilitating encounters at his gatherings. He revealed that Miami was among those compensated by Diddy on a monthly basis for her services. Supporting his claims with photographic evidence from the event, the images depict a scene of revelry involving Miami, her cousin, and Diddy, seemingly reveling amidst the chaos. As if the allegations couldn't become any more damning, Miami now faces accusations of trafficking illicit substances, colloquially referred to as pink coke, allegedly transported to Diddy via her private jet. The revelations unfolded in the extended version of Lil Rod's lawsuit, shedding light on the intricate financial operations orchestrated by Robin Greenhill, the accountant. Greenhill oversaw the distribution of funds to former associates, including Frankie Santella, Moybone, Brendan Paul, and KK, ensuring payments via wire transfers or cash transactions. Notably, Young Miami, Jade, and Daphne Joy were identified as recipients of monthly compensation for their services as workers for Mr. Combs, with payments facilitated by Greenhill. As this information came to light, Carlissa stepped into the fray, making waves on IG Live by disclosing Young Miami's alleged attempt to recruit Chrisean for Diddy's private escapades. Carlissa recounted a period when Miami grew unusually close to Chrisean, regularly taking her out without apparent cause. However, in light of recent revelations concerning Diddy's activities, Carlissa speculated that Miami may have been acting under Diddy's directives to recruit Chrisean.
They was trying to recruit Chrisean. That's what Diddy and Chrisean was trying to recruit Rock. Remember that when they was heavily trying to get Rock to hang out with them? I think they was trying to recruit her. She got a lot going on. We're going to talk about it on this podcast. And we're going to get to the nitty gritty of all the gritty of the nitty. Because it's necessary. I think them was trying to recruit her. Because remember they just had her pulling up to everything.
Something about, do you love her?
Yeah, remember? See what I'm saying? We don't. This podcast gonna be, because y'all know the mama know everything and everybody business. So we gonna find out on this podcast. We ain't gonna talk no about nobody. We ain't gonna mock nobody, but we definitely gonna explore the possibilities that was going on. Because they kept calling her. Remember, pull up to the birthday party. Come over here and dance on Chrisean. Remember that? I feel like they was trying to recruit that baby.
Initially met with skepticism, Carlissa's claims were dismissed as mere attempts at garnering attention amidst the controversy. However, it didn't take long for corroborating evidence to surface, affirming Miami's pursuit of Chrisean as alleged by Carlissa. The unsettling discoveries continued as a video surfaced, showing Chrisean in the midst of one of Diddy's gatherings, where he repeatedly leaned in to kiss her face, leaving her visibly uncomfortable and bewildered. Despite her attempts to withdraw, Diddy's grasp remained firm, intensifying the discomfort. Adding to the peculiarity, the same footage captures her engaging in suggestive dancing with Chrisean, adding another layer of intrigue to the scene. But the strangeness didn't end there. Another video, dated January, surfaced, featuring Chrisean recounting an unsettling encounter involving Diddy and producer Lemuel Plummer. According to Chrisean, Diddy invited her and Lemuel to a secluded room on his property, notorious for its secrecy and prohibition of phones and security personnel. Chrisean described Diddy's immediate aggression towards Lemuel, grabbing him by the collar and admonishing him for underpaying her for her role on Baddies. Initially perplexed by Diddy's involvement in her payment disputes with Lemuel, the pieces started to fall into place. It appeared that Diddy's actions were a calculated ploy to instill a sense of security in Chrisean's mind, potentially as part of his recruitment strategy. Subsequently, Chrisean noted a deterioration in her relationship with Lemuel, although he began compensating her more adequately. This series of events suggests a manipulative and coercive dynamic orchestrated by Diddy, further complicating the already murky waters of his involvement with Chrisean and others. So as y'all can see, Diddy and Miami were really putting in the hours to recruit Chrisean, but their efforts fell flat. Chrisean proved to be much savvier than they anticipated. Adding to the already disturbing revelations, rumors are now swirling that Diddy's interest in Chrisean stemmed from Lemuel's dealings, where he allegedly brokered arrangements between Baddies cast members and affluent individuals, including Diddy, in exchange for financial gain. While these rumors aren't new, the unfolding events with Chrisean lend them a sense of credibility. There are even whispers of these girls being sent overseas to engage in questionable activities with politicians. Naturally, people have their own theories, like one person who claimed, "That's what I've been saying. Diddy used to work side by side with Lemuel. Lemuel used Baddies cats for trafficking and smuggling, and a few months ago, Diddy pulled away from Zoo's network and Nick Cannon was the replacement, so Lemuel won't be behind bars." Another remarked, "Now that I've read up on all this Diddy stuff, I knew it was a reason my stomach turned when I seen him complimenting Chrisean and all in her ear at that event. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What's your take on young Miami's attempted recruitment of Chrisean? And do you think Chrisean will eventually speak out about what transpired? Sound off in the comments below.